You guys know I am a fan of the Oneplus Buds Pro 2. This thing is awesome. It does things no other earbud can, especially in terms of sound. But there's a new one out, and I've been waiting for this new one for a while. Maybe they'll make things better. Maybe they'll fix some of the flaws, and it's finally out. Except it's not out where I live. But then I googled it, and there's this weird website, totally unknown. I have no idea, never heard of them before, but they claim to have it, and they claim to be able to ship it in 2 days. That was until I googled them. Turns out they have a store, a physical brick and mortar store, where I might be able to get them today. And I think we can all agree that today is better than tomorrow. Okay, I can't deny I am a little bit excited if that hadn't come through already, because the OnePlus Buds 2 Pro did a couple of interesting things, right? It was comfortable, it was well built, it was sub $150, and well, that's more than a couple already, but sound-wise, there's very little that matched it. Now, tuning-wise, you could do better, but they had in-app EQ to help you with that, plus my video on it helped you with that. But the thing had bass, like very few IEMs had bass, and I know you guys like your bass, which makes the Buds Pro 3 even better. If they improve on that ANC and you just keep the sound as before, really, they don't even have to change it, you probably got one of the best bargains this time. The question is, have they done that? And I think they've even changed some things up, like they've changed the case dimensions. As far as I can see, they've changed the style of the case, which is kind of cool, but also I think they've changed the drivers they've used inside, and I see a lot of brands doing this. Samsung's using dual drivers now with the planar magnetic as well as dynamic driver, which is kind of cool. The JBL Tour Pro 3 seems to have some kind of hybrid thing with a balanced armature and a dynamic driver, and so does OnePlus now. So I mean, I think OnePlus already did concentric drivers, but now they're doing some other cool shit, and I'm here for it.
In 600 meters, take exit 50.
I just took a wrong turn, so now I'm rerouted. I swear to God, Dubai roads sometimes and signage so confusing, but almost there. Okay, so while I was driving, I just had a chat with them, telling them I'm coming to pick it up, and it looks like they have a pair for me. Only black and what they call gold. I think that's a lunar something or the other. It's that cream off-white ton. I'm going for the cream off-white one because I like brighter colors. But what happened to the colors? Like the Buds 3 came in blue and the older one came in green. Does that usually come later? That's the one thing. I like the colors that they were giving, and I'm wondering if they'll add a fun color later. Right now it's going to be the white though. It looks pretty nice. Looks like it's got a nice texture to the case. And black is so boring, right? I think we've had enough of black devices. I think a little color in our lives is exactly what the doctor ordered. I'm the doctor, not certified. Okay, We are now entering old Dubai, so to speak, sort of. This is where it all started. Anyone remember the 80s and the 90s where there had to be a clock tower in every city? This was ours, or theirs, anyway. The other side of Dubai. You thought it was all just fancy tall buildings and stuff, right? No one shows you this stuff on Instagram, do they? This is Dubai. This is where it all came from. This is where it all kind of started. Gotta go in here. And now comes the hard part. Finding parking. The bane of every large city ever. Oh, found a spot. Let's go. This is a good day. All right. Okay, we found a parking spot. That's good. Now we just need to go find this place and see if they can come through. There was a passing thought. I was just in passing thinking, is this the real thing or some kind of knockoff? You do get a lot of knockoffs here, but I think the tech stuff is fine. That's like your watches and stuff, but the tech stuff is probably, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Dude, there's some fancy stores here, man. Look at that, Toshiba. Do they still sell laptops? First, do you know where this X-Smartify is?
Smartify.
X-Smartify, nahin? I don't think it's down that alley. Found it. It's right over here. There is a small chance I walked right by it without actually seeing it, but I found it. Okay, we've secured the goods, but apparently they don't take card. At least they don't take card in person, only on the website. Alright, so I'm gonna go get some cash. Don't give this to anyone. Alright, thank you. Alright, we got it. It is quite literally in the bag. It says welcome. Thank you, visit again Dubai. I should just leave the country right now. I should just leave. I'm psyched. We need to go back. We need to sit down. We need to get out of the heat. We need to get a cup of chai. And we got a cup of chai. I mean, this day is turning out to be better and better every minute. This was 1 dirham. 1 dirham. By the way, that is about a quarter in American terms and about 22 rupees in Indian terms. And that's crazy. If you travel 5, 7, 10 minutes that way, it's 6 times the cost. But here it's 1 dirham. Just goes to show what you can get and what you actually pay for things. Also, 22 bucks means something to someone in India, probably means almost nothing to someone in America.
Hello?
So when we talk about budget devices, I use the word, but every time I use the word, I'm aware that it depends on the audience this is going to. I mean, I might seem completely in line or completely disconnected from their reality. That's always tricky. It's always tricky.
When everything is alright, when you going through a low and you lie. Flow so big, you touch your sick man. The beat bouncing up, I make a paraplegic dance. My bars land like a.
Okay, we're back in the studio, and I thought after all that you deserved at least a little bit of an unboxing and first impressions. So I've taken these out, I've tried them on, I've messed around with the. I've actually done a fair bit of work, but it's not ready. The full review is not ready yet. But here's the thing: form factor. Now single-handed instead of that pillowcase. Very good, really useful improvement. Nice materials, this faux leather finish in front, and this really flush reset button on the right hand side, but overall looks great. This SKU is a little bit shiny, so if you want something a little more subdued, I would recommend the black one. Now here's the thing, I haven't tested the noise cancelling and the sound isn't perfect, but for a Bluetooth earbud, this is awesome. This is really good sounding. Bass, I think actually the Buds Pro 2 is still slightly punchier in the bass, but this is very good. And the mids and the highs are also very good. Like, it's surprisingly, it's better tuned. It's just better tuned out of the box. Just on the balance. Wow. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it at that. No spoilers. The full video will come. You want to watch this, we'll test noise cancelling, we'll test transparency, everything. But so far, this might be the best budget. Depends. We'll see how it tests and measures. But this might be one of the best budget value things in the market right now. Okay. All right. I'm gonna go do the full review. I'll see you in the next one.